What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one of our videos. As you guys seen from the title of this video, we are gonna make steak hibachi from Sushi King. I got a really good recipe. I already made this and it's super delicious. It's really good. And I also made the crab ragoons, which is super easy to do. They're both really easy to do, and I like to make these videos as simple as possible. I don't want to like confuse you guys, so that's why I do it a certain way to make it easy for you guys to cook it. We're gonna get right into this and just start making the crab ragoons. I got everything set up. Here we got the wonton wrappers, the cream cheese, the green onions, organic, Worcestershire sauce, and the crab. Quick disclaimer, we're not turning this channel into like a cooking channel, but a lot of you guys enjoy this stuff, so smash that like button and comment down below like another thing that you guys see me made, or just like something on TikTok you guys seen. We don't have like a blending process or anything like that. We have a blender itself, but I don't think it's gonna cut it up as well, so I'm just gonna dice these up kind of really thin. I'd probably say like texture like that, like something thin like that. So I'm gonna cut all this up now. So I cut up the crab. I kind of mixed it with my hands. Of course I washed my hands, but got it all mixed in here. That's a pretty good texture right here. You don't want it like super chunky. It has to be kind of like tearing apart because it's just gonna be weird when you cook it. So just make sure you don't have anything clumpy in there. So now I'm just gonna eyeball it because this is more than the portion size that we have. So you just wanna mix in your scallions or green onions. Don't put too much because you're gonna use some of this later for garnish. Then your Worcestershire sauce, however you pronounce this. I would just go slow, probably like 1 tablespoon, but we're just gonna eye it and then taste test it. And then for the cream cheese, I'm probably gonna do just half of it for now and just see like how it's looking. All right, there we go, half. Now we're just gonna mix this together. So I mixed it up and it should look something like this. And now we're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder. A little bit, I already tasted it without it and it tastes really good. So we're just gonna mix it up together now. That. Just like that. Now we're gonna start prepping everything to cook. Before I start prepping the crab ragoons, I'm just gonna fill up this pot with some oil. We could throw it in the air fryer, but I feel like honestly it tastes better in the oil. So you wanna make sure that you cover the ragoons for the most part. So I'm gonna turn this on, put on a medium. Now what you wanna do is get like a bowl of water because you use that as your sealing for the actual wontons. So I just wanna wait. When you buy this too as well, it's going to come frozen, so you have to let it sit out, get room temperature, and then it's going to peel apart pretty easy. So now these are really thin, so you have to make sure that you only get one. And what I have been doing, I've been getting a spoon and I've been using that to determine how much I'm going to put into it. So I'll do something like this, just put it in the middle like that. Maybe not that much, maybe take a little bit away. Then what you want to do is touch this up with water. I kind of do like the sides. I do like a square like that. And then here's the tricky part, but it's actually pretty simple. So what you want to do is just pinch it like this. Make the sides pinch out like that. Some might come off the top, but that's okay. You can just push back in. Pinch the sides like that and do it with the same with the other one. Pinch the sides just like that. And what I also do is like I tap it down like that. So it also helps as well. So it's gonna look something like this. Just like that. So let's prep the rest of these. We got the crab ragoons prepped. The oil is pretty hot now. So I have this kind of a little bit above medium. So let's throw these in. Just be careful because this might splash up a little bit. Just like that. And I kind of put more oil than I needed, but it's okay. It's still gonna cook it good. And don't freak out when you see some of the cream cheese coming out. That's okay too. Something like this. You kind of want to space them out. Alright, just like that. Let those sit until they get, I say like golden brown. And I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. They're going to rise up to the top, so that helps out a lot. Katrina and Erica are just waiting for their appetizers. The first batch of the crab ragoons done. And the sauce you guys want to use for this, I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is like sweet chili sauce. You can get this from like any E-Mart or something like that. So you want to just dip that in there. These are fresh out the oil, so they're pretty hot. Just let them cool down for a little bit. But that is how you make the crab ragoon, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this as your little appetizer. Now that we have our appetizers here, let's set this to the side so everyone else can feast on this while we make the hibachi steak with yum yum sauce. Sorry. So I got everything here, from the salt to the vinegar, the soy sauce, the New York strips. I'm gonna cook 4, black pepper, salt, garlic, ginger, and mushrooms. First thing we're gonna do is sear both sides of our New York strips. So if you guys have a cast iron pan, that works the best. 1 cast iron pan to not fully cook the steak all the way, just to get it nice and crisp on the outsides. And then 1 pan for the sauce, which I'll show you guys later. And then you need another pan later for when you mix them both together. First, let's wash our steak. For the steaks, you wanna turn this on a high heat all the way. Let's add oil to pan. Sound like Gordon Ramsay. Oil and pan. Alright, and then for the steaks, you just wanna season these with salt and pepper, both sides, ground black pepper. You wanna hear this thing sizzle. And usually you want to have it sit on both sides for about 5 minutes. For the ginger, we need 2 tablespoons per steak. We're gonna need 8 tablespoons of this ginger. So what you want to do is basically just cut portions of it, and then you want to skin it. After you skin it, you just grate it and then get 8 tablespoons of that. Well, 2 tablespoons depending on how many steaks you have. And then for the garlic, you want to mince this. I'm gonna do probably half of this. This is how you want your steak to look. Preferably the one in the middle. It's just cooking weird because of the pan. Not cooked all the way. You want to check it, you just feel it, make sure it's soft. If it's hard, that means it's well done. Yep, just get it like down both sides and then set that to the side to rest for later. I got the ginger skinned and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do this. Now you just want to shred this. I'm gonna use this side here. You're gonna want to grate it just like that. So I'm gonna need 8 tablespoons of this. Now all 4 of the steaks are done and ready. As you can see, they're still not cooked all the way, but that's fine because we're gonna cook them more later into the bigger pot like I showed you guys. While we let those chill, we're gonna work on the sauce now. So now you wanna take a separate pot, put it on a medium heat, and you wanna add all your ingredients and stuff. I already have it like organized, set out. These are the measurements for each New York steak. So I have 4, so we have to times these by 4. We got the soy sauce, got the garlic, the ginger, the sugar, the vinegar. So now we're just gonna put all this in on a medium heat. Add in the soy sauce first. Then you're gonna want that to boil a little bit first before you put everything else in. So as soon as you see it boiling, you wanna take it off the heat, and then that's when you add in everything else, stir that up, and then it's ready to go. For the New York strips, I'm gonna show you guys how to cut this. So you're gonna cut this before you start cooking it again. So I just cut them like this. After you cut it like that, you cut it like this. So this is basically like how you want it to look right here. So portion size, you probably want it a little bit smaller than that. Say probably like that. So now it's bubbling, just like that. Turn to medium. Add in the garlic, ginger. Add in the vinegar, sugar. Now you're just gonna mix this up. Forgot we need an onion, so let's do that. There we go. Got this pan on a medium high. So now throw a little bit of oil in. Now we're just gonna throw the steak in. And after you have all the steak in, you just want to take that sauce that you made earlier, just pour that in. We're gonna put the lid on this and let this sit for a little bit until it gets to our desired point of how we want the meat cooked. Then I got the onions I'm gonna add in a little bit later. On top of the mushrooms I'm gonna add to it as well. And there you have it right there. The mushrooms and the onions were like overload, but they kind of died down. You gotta remember that a lot of that stuff shrinks, so this is how you do it. It's pretty much done right here, so it has a really nice flavor too as well. The sauce, I think I added the right amount of like the measurements for everything. It's time to eat. So you would just put this on top of some rice. Just throw some of the sauce on top of the rice as well. Trust me, it's good. I had to take a little bit of a break because cooking all that food made me super exhausted, and honestly I'm not that hungry now that I cooked it, but I'm still gonna eat anyways because it's that good. Here it is, here's the final thing. All the crab ragoons are gone, as you can see right there. We all pretty much crushed it. Yeah, I think Katrina just ate the last one. But we are gonna eat the steak hibachi now. We're gonna eat this for dinner as well because we have a lot. We still have that much left over. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash the like button. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. And if you guys want to give this a try yourself, go ahead and try it. It's good, it's so good. I promise you, when you do cook this steak hibachi, you go to the store and get some of this yum yum sauce. I promise you, it's so good with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next video, peace out.